My Aunt Ruth used to warn me, whatever you do on New Year's Eve, you'll do every day the rest of the year. So never do chores or you'll toil all year. My mother-in-law swore by black-eyed peas for luck, collard greens for money, and an extra shot of liquor for health. She also insisted that cornbread brought gold. But I think she really just needed it for the peas. These funny memories come back to me this time of year. I'm filming this on December 31st, New Year's Eve. It's a day that has always held meaning for me. But 2025 has been a monumental year for me. It started out in the depths of fear and grief and increasing immobility, and transitioned to what you see on this channel, which, while positive and wanted, still stressed this body to no end because the change was better. It was still disruptive and treacherous. It always is, right? Change. So I'm wanting a quieter, steadier 2026, if that's possible. No big pronouncements and no big movements. Picking up on that feeling on the day before New Year's, and as I'm about ready to reflect and plan, my butterfly is having fun with me, gently riddling a question. What if every day is the start of a new year? Well, if that's true, then every day is always New Year's. Fireworks the night before and celebrations all night. To quote an uncle, if that idea isn't about as crazy as a road lizard. But my butterfly enjoys the wildness that question stirs up. And then she gets quiet, because every January, when we're told to celebrate new beginnings, we're also told to speed up, push harder, do more. And then the sparkle quickly fades. The Gregorian calendar would have us believe that New Year's Day is so rare and so special that we need to rev up our energy and extend our schedules every January to catch up and improve ourselves all at once. But my butterfly and the season of winter itself suggests that I should actually slow down, rest more, and reflect more in winter. For the last 4 months, I've been practicing something that has calmed and steadied me more than anything else in my 68 years ever has. And it's allowed me to release over 18 pounds so far. And that wasn't achieved by superstition or miracles, just the diligence of paying attention to my body, no matter what else was going on in my life. I'm Deb, by the way, and I'm right-sizing my body while caring for my daughter, my adult daughter. So I've built this small ritual around making sense of all of this, yesterday's choices and today's intentions. And it's pretty simple: a notebook, a pencil, and about 15 minutes in the mornings. On days when I weigh in, I take the scale's information into that reflection. But the practice doesn't depend on the scale. And that's good because I don't weigh every day. Hello, scale. It's Saturday, January 3rd of the 2026 new year. I'm on week 21 of my eating practice. Last week I got down to 218 pounds. Today, (220.7). I'm up 2.7 pounds. Thank you, scale, but we're going in the wrong direction. But it's no surprise, really. All week the signs were there. Chipmunk cheeks. I saw them puffier and puffier every day. And that's my early warning. My thoughts even told me, too many carbs. I heard them and I ignored them. I even felt my knees getting stiffer every day. Still, this is good timing for this because on Monday, I start Dr. Erin's 14-day jumpstart. It's a sugar detox. And no, refined sugar is not my issue. It's the sneaky sugar, the one that unlocks the door to insulin resistance every time. Carbs. Carb creep returned. And I know better. And I let it happen. The first couple of days without crackers and stuffing will be tough. Yeah, not my favorite. But I also know this. Once my body switches back to burning fat, everything gets a lot easier. My energy will lift, my thinking will clear, and my body, with pain-free knees, will thank me. And I'm not ashamed. I know the work I'm doing these last 21 weeks, and this week, the 21st week, is good. Now I've just gotten to the next hurdle on my journey. This weigh-in is not about my worth. It's simply orders for a course correction. I accept this data. I am adjusting course immediately. I am moving forward. Grateful for the hard truth weigh-in and the new community I'll be joining that is willing to do the work alongside of me this next week and the following week. Lesson learned. Direction reset. Let's go. Though weigh-in or not, my mornings still begin the same way. Pencil in hand and notebook open. First thing I do is look back. For a minute or less, I reflect on yesterday to assess how my choices then make me feel now. Some made me feel good, others not so good. I quickly note both in my notebook. Next, I capture feelings. I try to, because feelings are so fleeting. So I ask one or two of these questions. What worked yesterday? What went well? What do I want to repeat? And then I take out the trash so it doesn't overflow. 1 minute or less. What don't I want to repeat today? What do I want to avoid? Or what habits get in the way? All of that makes way for the blessing part of this little ritual and helps me keep my head on straight. The last thing I get to do is look forward, but not too far ahead. I keep it close, doable destination in mind, and leave the details open to my body's approval. How do I want to feel at the end of today? What one small action could move me toward that feeling? Is it easy? Doable? Does it bring lightness to my heart? And if the answer is yes to all three, I commit to do it by making it a priority on my schedule for the day. Focusing my thoughts this way first thing in the morning gives me the blessing of clearing away stuck residue and making today be just a little bit better than yesterday. Even when, like earlier this week, I sometimes ignore what my body is telling me. It's going to happen. I'm human. But this little practice helps me listen to her a little bit more and ignore her a little bit less. That's it. Simple daily reflection. Not a New Year's resolution frenzy, just quiet attention every morning. A new beginning every day, not just once a year. And a manageable one at that. Maybe that's the real magic my aunts were after all along. Not superstition, but paying attention, making every day sacred, even when it had mistakes in it. Next week's vlog is going to be easy. I'll be decarbing my eating as much as possible and keeping up with my team that I'm assigned to in Dr. Erin's 14-day sugar detox. I am thrilled to be joining them and delighted to have you come along with me. While the scale is not the most important data point in transforming an insulin-resistant body, it is a point. And I don't know about you, but I'm really curious to see what the results next week will be. Until then, thank you for joining me today and cheering me on. And since I'll be eating a lot less carbs in the coming week, I'd love to receive your carb-free, nourishing comments below. What helps you stay on track when you're changing habits?